Hello, and welcome back to my Casual Craft server Let's Play. I'm starting off this episode a little differently, as you can see in the background. I'm over at Dolan's place. I just watched his latest video, and I saw he was putting banners inside his house. And my banner isn't in there. So I'm gonna go put my banner in. He is online. I don't know if he's at his place or not, but I'm gonna see if I can sneak in with this invisibility. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so had a little fun there. I don't think Dolan was actually at his base. I didn't see him. So I really didn't need the invisibility, which now I have to wait for it to wear off. But yeah, I put my banners in there. I put it in a pretty obvious spot because if he's going to use his elevator, he'll see them. Whether or not he knows those are my banners or not, we'll find out. But anyway, I'm going to start this episode over at the shops because, again, a lot has happened with the shop since the last episode. First thing I wanted to point out, there's this shop rewards that I saw earlier. Somebody was going around and raiding shops every 2 weeks, and we actually apparently won one of the awards, winner for the architecture category, Shiratatsu's Wizard Tower. The design of the tower is very intricate, yet not overly detailed. The garden in front is great addition, truly deserving of this reward. Ooh, I love it. I do have to say, like I've said before, I am quite happy with how my shop has turned out lately. Like I said, last season, uh, I didn't do any shop. I just was a consumer, so I'm happy that I found a really nice place to build it. Turned out really nice. And like I said, I've been stocking it quite a bit since last time I was on. Oh, and here is the reward: 3 diamonds and an architecture banner. Let me place it. Nope. There. Quite nice. Quite nice. We're gonna have to find a nice place to put this. I can't tell if my hand. There we go. Since I'm invisible, I couldn't tell if I was actually hitting it. We'll have to find a place inside, and we'll put the sign with it, saying when we want it and whatnot. That'd be nice. But anyway, the first thing I was avoiding going in real quick because the first thing that I changed as soon as we walk in, I got a little jingle whenever I walk inside. I saw somebody had a shop over on the other side of spawn that they had a little jingle set up, and I'm like, you know what? I wanted to do that for a while, so I went ahead and got it done. Hey Flitch, how's things going? So, I have little other things here and there filled in. I put the extra special items here for now. Whenever there'll be tridents, I'll put the tridents out front, which I need to get more if I can to sell those. Everything's been selling here and there pretty well. I think I sold a bunch of stone, so I'm gonna need some stone. I think there's some dyes. Yep, blue. Wait, no, that's not light blue. What was there? I don't remember, but yeah, the dyes are still selling pretty well, so I'm gonna have to get more of those. Books. are selling really nicely. And as you can see here, I redid this area quite a bit. I took out this center column and pushed stuff over so you can actually see this. I put the regular books here, which, like I said, books are selling. So I'm definitely going to have to get better cows, bigger cow farm, and get the reeds going so I can keep that stocked. Right here, I'm going to do enchanted books. I need to actually do some, but when I get enchanted books will be here. This might not happen until I get villagers, which I need to do that soon because I'm behind. A lot of people have villagers. And then I have a little cafe up here. Nothing fancy. I put seats here. I couldn't think of anything else. I tried a couple different things for the seats, and granite seemed to be all right because it, like, using the wood or cobblestone or anything else kind of just blended in too much. Um, right now I just have steak. I didn't think of what to put here yet, but I have two places for that. And then, as you can see here, I didn't say anything yet. I actually made a stables out back. I'm not selling anything quite yet, and this actually turned out because. Oh, thank you for the egg, sir. A little while ago in spawn, there was a bunch of skeleton horses. Like, I think there was three of them, like of the trap ones that turn into four. So I ended up getting like 12 or 14 skeleton horses. And I'm like, I want all these. I'm going to keep them all. So I brought them back here and stuck them back here and ended up turning this into an area to sell. And actually, somebody bought most of them. Um, they're seeing how many skeleton horses they can get, and they have a place way out that way on the other side of spawn where they're collecting them. So I kept two of them and took them to my base so I can use them for like decoration. They might go in like my nether portal room eventually or something. I don't know. But I have two of them. I sold the rest. And if I ever get to breeding horses and making good horses, I can bring some here and sell them. So, and if not, it's just a nice place. So yeah, the shop is doing great. Oh yeah, and down here I have my banners, and I did make my nether section. Um, as you can see here, I have glass and kind of made the little underneath bit look like the nether itself, and it turned out really nice. I like it, and I just have some nether stuff to sell. I haven't even looked at this. Ooh, oh, cool. So some blaze rods sold, some quartz sold, and some, yay. So a little bit sold here and there. So it works. So yeah, I will keep on filling this up as I go along. There's not too much more to fill up. Um, Armor I haven't done anything with, so that's a big thing. But I did fill in my potion shop a bit more and made it look nice. I put the potions for each thing that I'm selling out, and it kind of looks like maybe a little. You could think of it as a little window peeking in to see what's inside, and filled this all the way up. Some of the stuff has sold, like some fire potions have sold. So yeah, good stuff. I like it. Shop, shop, shop. But shopping is not what this episode is going to be about. No, no. The shop is not what we're focusing on today. It is time. Today is about the main base. After, I think this is episode 18. Episode 18, I will finally be starting on my main base. It's time to move it out of that stronghold little dinky small area and make a nice looking house. And actually, I'm going to try and make this really good. All my time lapse before I've just done in this view using my regular account. I was under the impression, I didn't realize that the replay mod worked with just one account. I was still thinking that I needed two accounts like you had to way back in the day, where one was your camera account flying around, like you laid out a path with your camera account that it followed while you're doing work. Um, so yeah, I'm going to be figuring out how to use the replay mod and making this into a really, really nice time lapse. So I'm getting right into it. Like, I've been waiting to get this started for way too long. So, cue the music and let's get a home to call home.
A souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm missing. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending.
that, my friends, we have a starter house. Nothing too fancy, just a little hut to live in. Get us started until we make our main base. No, this is the main base. I had a lot of fun making this. The time lapse probably drug on quite a bit. I wanted to get a lot done. That was probably a good 4 or 5 hours of work on this thing, and I think it is looking really, really nice. Whoops, too many buttons. There we go. So I kind of just went. I had a general idea of what I was going to do, and then I just built and turned into this. I don't know if I like the top. I was kind of going with the same top as that, but I don't know if I like that. I might change the top. And there's definitely like tons of detail work that need done. I want to get a couple more of these little roofs, maybe up there. There'll be places that you can come out and walk around. Like I think this right here will have a door that will come out onto a patio. And but yeah, all in all, this thing is awesome. I didn't realize how big it was actually until halfway through the build. I looked around and it's like everything else looks tiny now. I might have went a little overboard, but hey, it looks cool. We have a place, and I am happy. So I guess I was going to show you a little bit of the plans that I had for the inside. Like really, this is basically just a shell. A little more, please. A little more. And a little more. I love scaffolding. So this is going to be like the main entrance, and it goes in on both sides. So there's going to be a really fancy door here. I'm probably going to try and do some sort of redstone thing to make it nice. There's going to be exits on the sides as well, and this will just be kind of like the main entrance floor. Ooh, it's dark in here. And there's still scaffolding in here. I forgot to get. But anyway, there's. I haven't decided exactly where stuff will be. The upper rooms will be mostly like my main, like my beds and my special storages and stuff. Underneath here, if we can, yeah, kind of. Nope, nope. And you can't play scaffolding on that. Okay, fail. Let's go down a bit and inside here. There, okay. So down here, there'll be either staircases or elevators. I don't know what. That this will end up being my main storage room. After I get in whatever I'm doing for these, I'm thinking of doing something along the lines of some cobblestone walls and maybe do some dead coral to kind of give it a little texture and fill in the base. But that will be the main storage area, nice and big. Um, I do. They're also going to be extra towers that are kind of like off the side, and there'll be like bridges coming off of the walkway because I'm gonna make that top layer on that foundation will have a nice little walkway on it, and right down the center is gonna have a big staircase that comes out to where the town will be. I'm probably gonna have to change my um, ideas for how this top the words, come on, words. The landscape of this northern island is going to have to change because of how big this actually is. The town was actually going to be like over here, I thought, and then right here is going to be a mountain. But with this taking up so much space, the town's probably going to be more central than I anticipated, but that's fine. And what I might do would actually might be cool. Like the center where the town is will be like a valley, and then I'll do more pillars like this up on the sides so that it kind of everything's kind of nudged in between a bunch of hills. I don't know. It'll be nice. uh, I'm not sure how much more I'm going to do in this episode. I don't know how long that time lapse will have been because I haven't edited yet, but I want to get this out and so people can see it and see my plans. And I need to think of what my next plans are. So I don't really have anything else to do with this episode. So I believe I am going to leave it here. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not. All the other content creators, there's links to their channels in the description. If you're not already following them, please go check them out. They all make excellent content as well. And if you would like to play on the Casualcraft server, there is a link to the Whitelist application in the description as well. Thank you for showing up. I hope to see you in the next episode. Later.